I think safe to say that 2 weeks now into Russia's invasion of Ukraine, it has not gone as smoothly and as easily as the Kremlin may have hoped. At the same time, the Russians have been apparently quite effective in shelling major cities, including, Kyiv and Mariupol.
Суспільство тут, всі ми тут захищаємо нашу незалежність, нашу державу. І так буде й далі.
Well, I think from our reporting, what we understand is that Vladimir Putin may have believed, partly because his advisors told him so, that the Russian military assault on Ukraine's military in resisting the Russian military, but also the degree to which President Zelensky became this global force, really rallying not just world leaders and encouraging them to take to the streets, to do everything that they possibly can to resist these Russian invading forces.
Не відступають, не здаються, не зупиняють свого спротиву. Вони кричать окупантам: «Йди додому!»
These images of just ordinary Ukrainians dropping their everyday lives and turning themselves into a kind of resistance force, I think it's been something that's galvanized, the world's spirit, arguably, behind doing everything they can to assist the Ukrainians, aid with, public demonstrations of support.
I think that neither side is going to yield in the short term. Ukraine has fought well. It's created a strong national spirit. On the Russian side, they have a lot of firepower. They have a lot of firepower that they haven't used. And so there's a temptation, I think, on the Russian side to say, well, if we push harder, either we can get more at the negotiating table or we can topple the government. Both sides know that they're not going to get a complete victory.
Well, I think in the short term, you're going to see more of the Russian shelling and attacks on major cities. And this is part of a Russian strategy that, again, we've seen in places before, including Syria, where they try and essentially beat populations into submission and force concessions. I think we have to wonder, though, now, how long that is going to last. That is the harder question, because the Ukrainians have done such a good job of putting up a fight and a defense. For the near term, I think we'll continue to see this Russian strategy of hitting the cities, continuing with these talks, but really not changing their core demands or their insistence, frankly, that Ukraine is not an independent sovereign country.